Seems like a lot of the videos on this channel lately have become me talking at the camera about the channel, and I guess that's not where I intended to go, but I guess that's understandable given that this is a startup and we've got to work our way around the logistics of what we're going to do and how this is going to be done. And I mean the word we because you guys are indeed participating in that. I'm getting lots of great feedback and comment from you guys. And I have a few things I want to talk about tonight, and as I always seem to forget, I went ahead and wrote some of them down. First one was that I wanted to thank Deep Space Nine, that's 9 N-E-I-N, for a great suggestion. Wrote to me and suggested that I create a playlist. And put all the videos in the playlist. That would then allow viewers to then have a more viewing experience similar to what I intended in creating this channel. One of episode or event after event unfolding, bam, 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 one after another. So I went ahead and created the playlist. It's called basically the YouTube Bullet Train. And you can click on that playlist, and you'll see things in reverse chronology. So basically, the stuff at the top is the latest items, and the oldest stuff is down at the bottom. So what I envision you can do, if you're a regular follower of the train, you can pop onto the playlist, just start the playlist right at the top there, and it'll work its way back until you come to what you've seen before. Can't imagine anybody's can actually do that. I really picture people just picking out based on thumbnails what they like. But if you really want to do that, then great. Then you've got a great method to do that. What a great idea, Deep Space Nine. I love that thought. I appreciate that. I went ahead and created a playlist also for the Conductor's messages. I consolidate those into one place. I wanted to make a follow-up. I made a video, was it yesterday, called, Forget You. And I'm really happy to see that you guys got what I meant by that. What I wasn't saying forget you in terms of screw you. That's not at all what I meant. What I simply meant was in order to make sure that this stuff stays random and pointless and basically revealing just the stuff that seems to be going on around me without giving a lot of thought to it, I need to divorce myself from thinking about what everybody wants to see. Now I can't, obviously I have to be a robot to be able to just show things randomly, and I can't do that. So I have to follow along with what somebody needs to see or what somebody wants to see, and that person has to be me. Now Twitter is talking to me. I have to push the screen here. No, I don't want to see that. I have to do that, so the person has to be me. I'm reiterating what I said in the video. And what I wanted to point out though was that this does not mean that I'm going to stop interacting or that I don't want to get your... What I mean to say is I do want to receive your requests. Black Hat 2005 was the one that requested that I do a video about what it's like being a foreigner in Japan, and I really appreciated that. I enjoyed making that video, and the follow-up video, Half-Blood, and I've actually passed that request along to my good friend Warmoth Strat, and he and I might get together at lunch tomorrow at McDonald's, and I might interview him about his thoughts. So you see how these requests can actually go somewhere very interesting. So please keep the requests coming. Just because I'm not going to be thinking about what you want to see in terms of making these random videos, it doesn't mean I'm not interested in what you have to say. And if you want to make a request, please do so, and I'll try to do my best to fulfill it. The next point I wanted to make was regarding alcohol. I know it seems that I'm drinking a lot on these videos, especially the conductor's summaries, the conductor's messages. And I just want to point out that I'm being safe. I'm not drinking and driving. And, while it appears that I'm drinking a lot in these videos, in fact, I'm a very light drinker. All my life, I've been basically a non-drinker. I didn't drink at all during college, and neither did my friends. We were a very dull group. And I've been a very light drinker all my life. To me, a heavy night of drinking is 2 beers. And I get a little tipsy with 2 beers, and you can see that last night when I was out, I had 2 beers, plus one beer plus that strong thing that Mick, that canned chew high that Mick and Fumi like so much. Whew! I don't know how you do that, Mick. But next time when you come in, we'll have some together, okay? The next thing was, I can't even read what the heck I'm saying here. What? Oh, policies. I've basically taken the 7 or so conductors' messages that I've thrown out so far and come up with 3 basic policies that are basically the to-date summaries of where we're going. And those 3 policies basically summarizes this: don't subscribe, forget you, and speak your mind. I think they're self-explanatory. Don't subscribe. We're not going to flood you with vids. Forget you. Got to keep focused on the random and what's happening. And speak your mind. Say what you want to say. Use some curse words. I don't care. Well, I do care. There's something, it might raise my hackles a little bit, but I'm not going to filter it, and I'm not going to stop you guys. I don't want you, please don't be racist, and please don't try to play nice. If you're going to fight too much with one another, go somewhere else. But fortunately, none of that has seemed to have happened yet. None of that has ever been the case with the Softy Papa channel. I've never seen that happen. In all the years I've been doing that, I've never seen flame wars. With just a few on the leech versus earthworm video. I don't know what it is about that leech versus earthworm video. Go check it out sometime if you want to see some interesting comments. For the most part, it's not been a problem. There's something else here. Responding to comments. Oh, responding to comments. I've been a real sucker lately on Softy Papa and Lyle's brother, and I feel really bad about it. I haven't been responding to comments. It's always been an important point for me over the years, and I've fallen down on that. And here on this channel, I'm going to do my best to stay on top of comments. I really want to be a part of the community that's out there on YouTube. And like, for example, this also extends to the YouTube J-Vlogger community. I've never really been much of a part of that, and it hasn't been because I didn't want to. It's just that I'm off here and it's off over there, and got to get better about all this stuff. I'm going to try to do that. So the last thing is, why am I in a park, drinking? Why am I in a park and not at Family Mart? Well, it's because I only had 42 yen. I think it was 42 yen I counted in my wallet. I didn't have enough for a beer, so I had to come to the park instead. But I did have this coffee that I bought this morning, this cafe latte, because I had to get to work really, really early and wait for a nun outside, and I never drank it. So I'm drinking this here at the park and watching the trains go by. Listening to the sirens in Asia. Finish this thing. I'm going to go home and have dinner with my family. I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you for being a part of this channel. I'm so happy that we can all do this together, and I can't wait to see where we're going. They're coming for me. I better hide. See y'all later. Bye. Is this thing off? It's still on. So much for drama. Bye-bye.